Science is at heart a problem-solving process. It requires the ability to think, reason, and make sound decisions when it comes to dealing with issues such as climate change, conservation, food security, or disease outbreaks, like the coronavirus pandemic that has gripped the world. In the next minute or so, I'll show you how we're able to use a programming language to simulate the transmission and perpetuation of a virus in a human population. This type of modeling would typically be done in one of the microbiology modules we offer, and I'm going to ask you to help me predict the outcome. How do some viruses compare? Each simulation will be initialized with 300 people and run for 52 weeks. At the end of the 52 weeks, which population will have developed the highest level of immunity? What is immunity? This is the ability of an organism, in this case people, to resist a particular infection by the action of specific antibodies or sensitized white blood cells. Now, ecological biologists have suggested a number of factors which may influence the survival of a directly transmitted virus within a population. One of those is the infection rate, which determines how great the chance is that virus transmission will occur when an infected person and susceptible person occupy the same patch or area. The chance of recovery is another factor, which is the likelihood that an infection will end in recovery or immunity. And then the final one we're going to look at is the duration of infectiousness, which is how long a person is infected before they either recover or die. This length of time is essentially the virus's window of opportunity for transmission to new hosts. Now, in the next slide, we have a few pre-recorded simulations, the first one being flu. The first thing we'll have to do when setting up the simulation is to enter the figures for the different factors. The moving parts, as you can see right now, are humans who are moving around in the population. At the end of the 52 weeks, what is the outcome? Now, as can be seen in the graph below, the majority of people remained pretty healthy, but still susceptible. The next simulation is that of COVID-19. What would happen in a small population after 52 weeks? Remember, the infection rate is 70% and the chance of recovery is 70%. Well, the outcome shows after 52 weeks, the outbreak would have subsided and the majority of people will still be healthy, as can be seen in the graph below. Please don't quote me though. No models are ever 100% accurate. Now I'll run the last simulation whilst you think back to the question. At the end of the 52 weeks, which population will have developed the highest level of immunity from the three populations, the flu population, the COVID-19 population, and the measles population? As can be seen, quite a lot of people are infected after 52 weeks, making it the most dangerous disease. Wish I could have had more time to explain exactly what goes into running these simulations and eventually interpreting the data that is collected. But I guess you will have no choice but to register to PIHE.